How much do you get paid as a data analyst? Now, this is the question that many of you might have in your mind. Should I even choose a career in data science or not, data analyst or not, and eventually being a data scientist? Now, it all depends on how many skills you build. Potentially, you're going to start off with it within a range of let's take 3 lakhs as going to be the minimum, and then there's something 5 lakhs here. If you can go another milestone here, it will be 10 lakhs. It's going to be 15, 20 lakhs, right? And you can go on to even 30 lakhs or 50 lakhs. So let's look at all of these and how it's going to be looking like in your entire career, the data analyst journey. Now, if you look at the number of years of experience from this particular place, let's look at this being 5 years of experience, and this being 10 years of experience. We'll have 10 years of experience in this last part of it. Okay, so this is 10 years and this is 1 year of experience. Now, when you start off, you will typically start off in this range, right? So you will be here, and this will be the first place that you will be working 3 to 5 lakhs. Now, here's one cool trick that will help you out, guys. Now, when you're doing your first job or first change, right? Instead of looking for another just one company to work with, try to procure two jobs, right? And sort of try to get 2 jobs and use one job offer by showing it to another company and try to take a jump, right? So on an average, you typically get maybe, let's say 10% average salary hike, right? And so this is going to be the one caveat that you're going to be working with, right? However, if you perform well, you might go a little bit higher, let's say 15% or so, right? And if you do not perform that well, then you might just be in the 6 to 8% range, right? So good performance, bad performance is going to be looking like this. What happens with a salary jump? Let's say now you worked for for 2 years here, and now you have an experience of let's say 2 years here right now. So you have 2 years experience. So what will happen is, if you remain the same company 10, 15, 6, 8%, whatever it is, you will increase your salary to a certain amount, and then maybe it will be like 6-7 lakhs or something like that. What happens then in this particular scenario is that you get stagnated, and if you jump, potentially you will be much more. Jump a company, join another company, it's going to be potentially more. Okay, so once you do this particular jump or try to get 2 jobs in one and take the offer letter, what you're doing is you're potentially trying to increase your hike to 40 to 50% range, right? This sort of sets a tone for your career. Now, if you're able to do this, right, your career trajectory will sort of move to a much more higher zone, and will continue moving up till you at least reach a 30 lakh, right? And this kind of income is possible with the data analyst role if you get a good initial lift off, right? So this good initial lift off, this particular is a very crucial. You need to think beyond how can you get 15% hike in the first few years, the first 3-4 years. In fact, this year, right? How can you beat the 15% hike, right? Greater than 15%, greater than this percentage, then you're going to likely set yourself for a 30 lakhs package. Now, this being said, there is one crucial thing that's going to help you even further. That crucial aspect is called building your skills. So despite all of this thing that you do, with some few basic skills, just check out the skills videos in this particular series, and you'll know the skills that are required. But just by doing basic skills, you'll stagnate over a certain time, right? So potentially you will, if it's not a good start, you will potentially be something like this. I'll continue to move like that, right? So you will be a little lower. However, if you start building skills, so maybe let's say you begin with two different skills here, right? Two different skills. That can be, let's say, Excel, SQL. Then you pick up few more skills, let's say 4 skills, 6 skills, 8, 10, and you continue to improve the skills. If you continue to improve the skills, then your chances of getting a 30 lakh or even beyond that is going to be higher, right? Remember, by acquiring skills, you're learning to solve problems, right, for the company, and that itself gets you value. If you're a technical guy who can write codes or do some activity, then you can easily be replaced. The idea here is to pick up enough number of skills that you become irreplaceable, and your hike of salary continues to grow, right? So skills, right? Skills are going to be essential to how you grow your salary, right? It's all dependent on you. Now you have the trajectory of how it looks like. Go ahead and try to implement the first 3 years the solid work, and then start getting into the data analyst role. Thank you very much.